Let's work on some spark plugs today. So I've got these NGK spark plugs. They come pre-gapped, should be okay. They come with this protector so it doesn't get dinged up if it ever falls. So be careful with these, don't drop them. These are the DCPR7Es. I'm going to pull the spark plug boots and replace the wires too. So pretty easy here. Take the hatch off. I did this in a prior video, but it doesn't matter. It's 4 bolts, very easy. Just comes off, and then you just twist and pull. Twist and pull, or mostly pull, not so much twist. It's hard to do with the camera in my hand. I'm gonna put you guys down. You need a 5/8 spark plug socket. Get it in there. There we go. Ooh, the spark plug is black and soaking wet. I think I'm running too rich here. Or is that oil? Actually, that's oil. Let's take a look at what the other ones look like. Put the new spark plug in. Probably start it by hand to make sure you're not going to cross thread it and goof up your threads, because that's no fun. I've had to do that once. Luckily it was easily accessible and I was able to fix it with the tap, but yeah, that was no fun. Just going to snug them down. Don't have to go too crazy. The one I took out was pretty loose. Might have been too loose. I'll look up the spec later and I'll put it on the video if I can find it, and then I'll come back and fix it if I have to. I ended up taking a picture of these so I know which one goes where. I will remove that and do the distributor cap and the rotor while I'm at this. This one's in the same shape, pretty wet. This one actually smells like fuel. Alright. Same thing with this one, all burnt up and dark and wet. That's it for spark plugs. Now you should just pull the boots off and replace them. Might be easier if you take the cross brace off. I'm going to try to do it without taking it off first. These look fairly new. Unfortunately, I don't know the service history of this vehicle. They're not all corroded. Rubber seems to be in decent condition. Oops. Yep. They look to be in decent shape. I'm not going to reuse them. They're cheap enough to replace. I don't care. Ooh, these are blue too. Get your new cap to compare. Looks to be about the same thing. Okay. You need a Phillips head screwdriver. There are 2 screws that hold on to the cap, one on each side. You'll find it on the cap over there. Just unscrew it and you can remove the cap. See that screw right there? It's stuck. I ended up using a flat nose vice grip, and I was lucky enough to be able to grip the side of it. And turn. It's really tight in here, so I have to just turn it a little bit at a time, but it is turning, so I'm not screwed. I can get it out even though it's stripped now. Oh yeah, perfect. I got lucky for once. Back the screw out. Get the screw off the other side. Cap comes off. Mine's kind of corroded. You can see here's a new one. Take a look. I also have a new rotor to go with this. This just comes off. Yes, it just comes off. This, it's a little corroded, it's fine. And put this back the same way. Easy as that. Push the new one on. Sorry, I might have blocked you guys. Okay. This goes back this way. Slips right on. They supply you with new screws. I suggest you use them. Alright, let's plug everything back in. There's main plug right here. It's out. Ow. It's a short stubby one. Unfortunately, this replaces it with a super long one. No biggies. So, plug this back in. This one, remember, goes in the middle. Well, my camera cut out on me and I lost that footage, but I guess it's not too bad. These plugs all go back into their own place. I took a picture so I remember where they all went since I took them all out. Slipped them all back on with dielectric grease if you have it. I mean, if you don't, it'll be fine. Slip them all back on appropriately. This NGK kit is a little bit snug on these two, but it should be fine. One goes in the back, or the furthest left cylinder goes in the back. The second one, the middle one goes right there, and the closest one to the distributor goes right here. I don't know the firing order of this motor. This is the F6A single overhead cam. Maybe it's sequential 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. It doesn't involve any knowledge of that right here. You're just switching parts. Thanks for watching. This is how you swap out spark plugs, spark plug cables, distributor cap, and the rotor on an F6A motor on a 1995 Suzuki Carry DD51T. It should probably be basically the same on any other K vehicle where you can access the motor just like this. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you see, and hit the bell so you can be notified of new content when it becomes available. Have a nice day.